Hey everyone, and welcome back to Lipstick Affair with me, Miss Mo. I feel like I haven't been on here in such a long time, and even though I've been recording, I haven't been uploading because I'm in the process of combing out my locks. And so when you all see this video, my locks will be combed out. I started this lock removal journey. I truly started it on July 6th. At first, I wanted to be like, I want to knock this out. I want to get this done. I want to get it over with. But then my body was like, bitch, no. It was just a process. It's a process. And I'm doing it by myself. And so instead of trying to rush things, I'm just going to take my time with it because it's quarantine with all this coronavirus stuff. So what I'm rushing to, take life easy, baby. So yeah, but I did want to show you all how I am removing my locks. Now, it has been taking me a good hour to take out one lock. So that's why I wasn't necessarily trying to rush the process anymore, because an hour on one piece of hair, that's a long time. At first, I started using safety pins because I saw a video of this melanated woman who was using safety pins to comb out her locks. That didn't work for me. Maybe it worked for somebody else. Maybe it worked for people with shorter hair. But a safety pin, the problem that I was having with the safety pin is that my hand would look like this. And so my hand would be like this all the time. So it'll get it out. And the reason why they recommended the safety pin was because you would lose less hair during the process. So I was like, okay, I'm trying to keep all my hair if I can. But the problem with the safety pin is that, yes, it's getting those knots out of your locks, but it's not combing out the dead hair. So to me, on the surface, it looks like you're taking out less hair, but it's the fact that you haven't even combed out the rest of the hair the rest of the dead hair that needs to get out of your head. You're just taking out the main problem areas. And then on top of that, because the safety pin is small and your hand is like this, I started to get really bad carpal tunnel. And that was one reason why I had to really slow down with taking out my locks, because my hands were hurting and I need my hands in order to make this work. So I was like, let me move on. Let me try something else. So I decided to use this. And this is for crocheting. This is like a loom needle. Yes, I'm old. I'm 30 years old and I love to crochet. I'm an old woman. And so I used this, and this worked great. But again, it wasn't, my hands were still like this. And that was the problem that I was coming across, is that I needed my hands to be comfortable enough to work for a long period of time. So this worked better, and I would recommend this more than the safety pin, because at least you have a little grip. And although my hands were still in a way kind of like the safety pin, it wasn't so balled up the way it was when I was using the safety pin. Like that safety pin thing, if it works for you, it works for you. And I think maybe because my hair is long, and my hand, and by using the safety pin for that long period of time, it just hurt my hand even more. So maybe the safety pin method might work for people whose hair is maybe like, at the shoulders or even shorter, that want to remove their locks. But like with the safety pin method, I wasn't necessarily combing out any of the dead hair. So I decided to go to, I wish I had a safety pin to show so I can show this transition. Oh, okay. So let me show y'all my transition. So I started off with the safety pin. Once the safety pin wasn't necessarily working for me, I moved on to this loom needle. And you can get this loom needle from like anywhere that sell like crochet stuff. So like Walmart, Target, Michael's. So I moved from the loom needle and I went to this comb. Now this comb started to make some things happen, and I think the pain from the safety pin and the looming needle, I think I broke my not broke my end. I broke my hand in. Like when you get like a baseball glove, you gotta break it in to get comfortable and all that stuff. I think the pain of using those techniques broke my hand in to the point where it don't even hurt anymore. I'm just like taking out my locks, taking out my locks, taking out my locks, taking out my locks. I wish I was doing it that fast, but I'm not. But this comb, the comb that transitioned like this, yeah, a little small part to the end. This was the one that was really, giving me some headway with taking out my hair and not painting my hand. But the problem that I came across is that it started to get less strong. Like it started to bend like this, and so it'll just make it even more frustrating to comb out my locks because the comb teeth or tooth, whatever, it wasn't getting into the locks like it was when I first started to use this comb. So I transitioned to another comb in this little baby, similar to this red comb in terms of how the teeth on the combs transition from like being closely together to being spread apart, or the tooths being like really being thin and then getting a little bit bigger. This comb is really this is the one that is doing some stuff because again with the comb it's allowing me to comb out the dead hair, and so because of the small teeth it's letting me get into those problem areas, and then because it is a comb it's allowing my hand to be a little bit more loose and not so crunched up like the way that the safety pin or the loom needle was making my hand kind of crunched up. So I'm about to show y'all my hair because I want to show y'all how I take out at least one lock. At least one. And kind of the locks that are remaining are, these wouldn't necessarily be two-headed dragons. And two-headed dragon locks are locks in which it's one lock, but it has two tails, or two heads. And your locks can get like that when locks combine. So a lot of the locks that are left are combined locks. So yeah, but it's like a combination of like 3 or 4 locks. And then I got one big lock, man. I have one big lock, and I want that to be the last one I take out because I know it's going to take me some time. But yeah, let me just show you all how I remove one lock. Right. So, like I said, it takes about an hour for me to remove a lock. I may record for an hour. I may not. I don't know. I think I will record for an hour. So, okay. So, I know I'm going to look crazy, but this is how my hair looks. I look like Angelica's Cynthia doll. So, like, this is what I got going on right here. And yeah. So, and this is what I have left. So even though it may seem like a lot, it really isn't, especially in comparison to what I went through before. And so, yeah. So this is an example of just a lock that it's one lock, but it has 3 heads. And so, that's the kind of stuff that the locks that I'm just going to have to deal with. And so I wanted to do a lock that was just single, that didn't really have anything attached to it. So I'm just going to do this single lock. And we're gonna get started. So I have this cup of water. I mean this bottle of water. And I use the Cantu Avocado Hydrating Repair leave-in conditioner. I start off by soaking my hair. So I dip my hair in the water like this. And I just let it sit for a while. And I'm usually like watching a TV show. So I let it sit. Oh, and I also have a towel. Now, the towel that I'm using, I don't really want to put it on the screen because it looks, I mean, it is dirty. Ain't gonna lie. Because I've only been using it for my hair. But, you know, the leave-in conditioner, it's a cream and it dries up, and how it dry up on the white towel just don't look right. So, but I usually have the towel on my lap or like across the table. Then I add in my leave-in conditioner. And so this is the consistency of the conditioner. And I put a lot because you want your hair to be soft enough. So like I clump on a lot. And in a dream world, you know, you would want to have your whole locks soaked and everything, and the conditioner just sitting there. But like I said, I've been doing this for a while now. I know kind of what is working for my hair and what's not. And when I would take that route, it did not work for my hair. So I just do it section by section. And then I got my comb. And I start off with the small tooth side. And then once I get, you know, really in the thick of it, I'll go to my bigger two sides. And so this is, and this is pretty much it. Yeah, really get in there. And so and I'll try to hold my hand like this so you all can see what it's looking like. And I don't know if you can hear it, but see, that's how y'all know I've been paying attention to this. I've been doing this for a while. Because you're like, I can hear when it's breaking through. But I can hear when it's about to be an easy, when one section of the lock is going to be an easy little comb out, and when another section is going to be a little bit tougher. So, okay, all right. So this has soaked, and then again, I'm adding my leave-in conditioner, and I put it even at the parts that I combed out. And I just glop it on there. Okay. Oh, all right. And so then back to the process. All right. So I've gotten to the end, and I only got a couple minutes left before my phone stops recording. So this is it. This is my hair combed out. And I'm going to show you all before patient. Okay. So this is my hair combed out. try to comb out these ends, because after I comb it out, I braid it so my hair don't be getting like too dry as I work on my other pieces of hair. So this is everything combed out. This is the length. Still pretty long, I would say. And this is how much hair actually came out from this one lock. This. Just that. And that's not a lot. I don't think so. But, so yes. So that is it, y'all. I got something else I want to be working on. So I'm going to put this up and I'm going to put on my scarf. I'm going to be taking out some more locks later on today. And my hair care routine, I'm going to be telling you all what products I'm going to be using. But yeah, that is it. So thank you all for watching Lipstick Affair. See you all next time.